Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Germany, episode number 61. Alright, I made a decision. We're going to keep Senior Admiral Torturpitz around for a little bit longer. I kind of like the idea of him retiring to the island of Tortuga now that we own it, after the hotels are finished. So, that's probably already done and everything. Not that he needs to go there only when the hotels finish, supposedly, but there's his future home, Port-de-Paix, and yeah, because I think that it's a little nice role-playing touch, we're going to throw a little bit of money unnecessarily at Port-de-Paix. We're going to have a nice airbase squadron for the Admiral nearby, so that whenever he wants, there's something... Oh, it already has 60, so we're going to expand it even to 80, and make sure that it actually does field a fairly nice group of units. I think we will get some fighters on this one, and we'll also get another swab of... I think I'm going to go with flying boats. Whoops, flying boats. So we got a whole bunch of things here, but for now, the number is 1. Change number, bring this into play. There we go. Alright, very good. So that's just a nice little role-playing touch. His service is almost over. I was thinking about contemplating going down with the ship type thing, putting him on a flagship, and then having him get hit and killed in action. That does sound like a... no, the old man has to retire. I think that it's just a little more appropriate. They would not... I guess it happened to the Japanese, so never mind. It could happen. We lost... I mean, it's not that difficult to lose an admiral in wartime circumstances. So, let's first build up our bigger dock size. We have big things planned. Big things planned. I was fooling around with the designs for maybe one big ultra endgame ship. Yeah, we'll take... I don't know why we're so far behind on armor development. Okay, unexpected advances in radar and electronics. Hooray! Fire control radar number 1. Increases gunnery accuracy with radar. Fantastic. So this is obviously hugely important. And with war with France right around the corner, I can tell you that we will directly ask the Sturmbringers to equip this radar. Okay, we only have 1. Wait. Oh, we have 6. Okay, so let's get the Sturmbringers. These are the ones we want. Upgrade. Oh, balls. We have to do it one at a time. Okay, we can do that. Is it causing them to disappear? Probably. No, not this time. They're sticking around. Wait. Yes, they are disappearing. What? Okay, they're back. Did I accidentally use 2 on the same one? I don't know. But here we go. They all have it now. As soon as I look away and come back, we should have all the Sturmbringers with fire control. Fantastic. The next one that needs it, I mean, it should be the Feuerdrockers. The Blukers, by the way, are never going to be scrapped. I'm too happy with them. I think that they're a fantastic design. And considering they were built in 1920, wow, that is pretty old. I mean, look, we still have the Hohenzollerns in, so I'm sure that people are like, what the hell is this 35-year-old ship doing in service? It's a pre-World War I time frame ship serving in World War II. I'm trying to think of examples of that. I guess that did happen. It's tough to... I can't think of an example, but I'm sure there are some. Let's put it that way. For capital ships... God, what was the Congo? I mean, the Japanese had some really old ships. Maybe not 1907. That is pretty darn old. We want to get these guys, probably have them just scamper out and go to Southeast Asia. The thing is, yeah, we only have to wait like 2 more months before we have a big budget increase, which should mean that It will be about 60,000, which basically means that we should be able to make it. We shouldn't run out of money before the Stochel swines end up starting to complete, and at that point we should be okay on budget, because if we're at 50 million and we're minus 6 million or whatever, we have like 10 more months, and that'll all the Stochel swines will finish, and we'll just start printing money or something in order to solve things from there. Oh, there's 2. Increase kill chance of enemy submarines. That's actually really important. Okay, things are chugging along here. We have the 2 Schlichtings back. We'll move these to, I think, Northeast Asia. I want to do the furthest away first, because to me that makes sense. I don't know. So we can immediately. I don't even know why I didn't do this earlier. In fact, let's get these guys to get, because I can always put more of these guys on foreign station if need be. So right now I think our tonnage requirements are, after we do this, it's not impossible. I'd almost say it's likely that we're going to have some ships having some issues. I mean, some foreign stations having some issues. Is this the truth? Okay. You can't handle the truth. Yeah, it looks like we're actually okay, to my surprise. The Schlichtings are going to come out. They'll probably serve for one more war. I think we already mentioned that. Okay, this is the break I needed. Mastering 3-tier air defense perimeter. Well, we'd be happy with that. Ooh! Armor development. The Arado company has developed a floatplane Scout as a private venture. They want to know if we are interested in buying it. Question mark. They want to know if we are interested in buying it? Better speed. 1 knot slower in cruise. Crazy. Better range. What the... This float plane that we have is insane. We got this 8 years ago, and it's still just faster than everything, cruise speed wise, and it's actually longer range. Now, the only range you're probably going to use these is light. I don't imagine you're going to care about how far you can carry a heavy bomb. It's only 1. These things are just so much not meant for this role. I'm going to hit cancel. It's 600 for this. Look at the 600 doesn't matter, but basically I think that the existing float plane we have, it's almost like I so trust this plane, especially because of the high reliability. It's been in service. It's nice. This is... Can we take them both on at the same time? No. Well, no. No. No, we can't. Alright, well, anyways, we're doing okay. We have the Feuerdreckers... the Sternbringers have been warmed up. We'll get the Blukers into active fleet now as well. I really hope that... I've been thinking about doing this. Look, I don't have that much time to do development work on my own, but I've been thinking about developing... I want to do the auto-resolve simulator first. That's something that I just need to basically make work for Rule the Waves 2. It worked for Rule the Waves 1. The problem is that I've become a better developer since I worked on that. Essentially, my line of work now has me looking at development. Like, not hardcore development. I'm not a full software engineer, but I do stuff like that. And then I learn a little bit, and then I go back to this Rule the Waves 1 simulator. I'm like, what was I even thinking? That's always how it goes with pretty much everything, but surely it's the case with programming. So I think we'll get these guys slowly onto active fleet. They don't have yet... Oh, I guess we'll do this one at a time. Search radar. Why are they putting these on the special... Okay, well... Let's do this one at a time. Oh, there's no radar sets available. No! Get these guys to active fleet. Hopefully, I think they'll be prioritized if they're on active fleet. And the Feuerdreckers are next, but... For some reason, I think the Blukers are actually a better ship. Why do I think that? Let's open the design. Torpedo defense 2... Lower armor. I mean, the reason why I think that it's honest is just because the maintenance cost is so cheap on these guys. It's just a dream come true. Okay, we have 2 there. And those go to the Caribbean. No. Those will go to Where are we missing? Where did those guys come off of? Northeast Asia. No, we already have some going there. Pacific, Caribbean? No, we already have one there. Northeast Asia is where they're headed. I don't know where these two schlichtings came from, the two other schlichtings. We definitely have more than enough on South Pacific. The schlichtings are already on base in the Caribbean. We have two going to Northeast Asia, which will satisfy this. Obviously, oh, they were in Southeast Asia. They were. Yeah, the reason for that is because they're actually acting as escorts there, but I'm not sure if they should or not. Anyway, what we will do is keep the new Stachelschweins on active duty for now. I probably should get some Valkyries onto active duty as well. Let's wait a turn first. Faster than our fastest fighter. Yeah, they won the competition, so that's not... Oh, what? They're so upset because they have the fastest airplane that... Or maybe they have this newfound confidence. They think they can take us on. Whatever the case is, Japan is also being added to the... The tensions are not... I mean, 11 is one away from war. I don't know why I'm being so cavalier about this. So completely nonchalant about death on all sides. But, okay, the good news is... Actually, it's not necessarily good news. I don't think we have enough submarine... Oh my gosh, we have 156 submarines. Why did you guys let me build so many submarines? Just don't go to war with the US. And there's very little chance of that, so that's good. They have too many aircraft carriers and they have too many submarines. It's like death. I'd like to think that we're fast friends with the US after handing it to them. Maybe they'll show us the way and lead us to democracy. In fact, with Kaiser Wilhelm II's death, I kind of in my head put Kaiser Wilhelm, Kaiser, yeah, his son. I put his, like, you know, essentially his successor in, but maybe this is the time when we do become the true Kriegsmarine. Which I guess that was I don't know what the name for the German Navy is now that it's not under the Third Reich. So, anywho, I'm sure that I'll get 4 comments about that, which is good. I shouldn't belittle that. I'm very happy that I can learn things through comments. I just ask a question, somebody who knows provides the answer. It's very simple. I could Google it, don't even have to. It's an interaction, so it's like a positive thing anyway. Yeah, we were asking about these radar sets. We still have none. Where are these going? Hey, come on, guys. Let's get these fire control radars. They're going to the firejackers, but I put these on active duty. Well, I mean, hey, the firejackers are deserving of them, so that's still fine. Oh my gosh. So the new regime looks to the senior Admiral Torturpitz how to handle this situation. We're on the brink of war. There's been a crisis in the Balkans. How do we handle it? And you'd imagine it kind of like the way Tirpitz was able to dictate a bit of policy. I would say it's much more like how Bismarck basically ran the country. Tirpitz does carry, his opinion carries a lot of weight. There should be a diplomatic solution to the crisis. Wow. I mean, Tirpitz has never been one to shy away from a war, but this is not good. Our prestige is not something I care about. The tension up will probably bring us to war is the problem. But we have tension up no matter what. Alright, Tirpitz in his old age is going to say there should be a diplomatic solution to the crisis. Two-phase search, okay. Better amphibious invasions. And... the Entente! The double Entente! Well, this is going to be one frickin' hell of a fight. Northern Europe will never be the same. I'm just imagining we'll be at war with two nations very soon. And the really sad thing is, they're both home zoned in Northern Europe against me. This is pretty much the worst case scenario. Germany will be blockaded. Okay, we have this ship coming out in like a month. Yeah, I need to get these Schlichtings going. Everything needs to be ready. Let's just rebuild them. I know that... Okay, we'll wait one more month. The Blukers are still not getting the radars they deserve. They're on active duty. Okay, fine. I will bring the four-year Drakkars to active duty as well. We got the Stormbringers up to good already, which is very nice. I'm going to move these guys out of Northern Europe preemptively. Move them to Southeast Asia. Just couldn't get them out in time, basically. We'll move you to Southeast Asia as well. I mean, with the invasion range that we have, this could... Oh, you know what? We don't want everybody going to Southeast Asia. Good point. We want 2 in the Indian Ocean, actually. Because that's actually a pretty precious area as far as colonies and points go. Oh my gosh. How do we even go about this? They are in every sea zone. So maybe we should start with South Africa just to kick them out of here. Let's look at invasion range. Yeah, so once we take... I'm kind of thinking about this strategically. Where can we move to eliminate the need to defend certain areas? So there's a lot of stuff in Southeast Asia. Okay, I think target number 1 is actually going to be Northeast Asia. We're going to target Wei as priority number 1. Great Britain has something there already, but so oh boy, it's risky. Gonna get you to actually move to Northeast Asia. And Southeast Asia. So we're gonna put these, actually just move them directly to Northeast Asia. All 3 of them. I mean, so 2 plus the 1 move here. And so it would be 2, 3, 2. We have 7 of these? It's really impressive that we have that many. Hey, they're cheap, right? They're cheap. That's what I'm telling myself. Not that cheap. They're probably not worth it. The Blukers are amazing. Yeah, look at this difference. Oh man, the four-year Drakkars are not worth it. Stormbringers, definitely yes. I wish I had more of these, but 6 is still a good number. Okay, well, we're battening down the hatches. We're preparing for war. It's imminent. The whole world is quivering in terror and in excitement, basically in anticipation of this. I mean, this is a world war. Make no mistake about it. There's no two ways about it. I mean, every sea zone. Is there any sea zone? Okay, so there's 1 sea zone, 2 sea zones, well, 3, that's a given. But basically 3 sea zones in the whole world which do not have either of our colonies in it, or any of our colonies in it. 1, 2, and 3. Every other sea zone is a possible place where things can be fought over. Well, okay, I guess they cannot reach... If we cannot reach them, they supposedly cannot reach us. Read that in a book, right? If they can't see me, then... If I can't see them, then they can't see me. Of course, it's false, but... yeah, every sea zone has the possibility of invasions. Can we? Okay, it doesn't look like we can get to Hamilton. So Bermuda might be safe. Depends on what their invasion technology is. Let's take a look at technology stuff right now. First of all, missile technology, which, okay, we have... We should just put on low because there's nothing there, I think. Kind of weird that we haven't actually... I mean, my naval gun... like, my stopping of naval guns after the 17-inch guns... kind of wish we did have something like 19 or 20-inch guns. Just for the upcoming crazy ship, the stupid one. I think it would be kind of a fun thing. I can always put 17-inch guns, which in my opinion are still the best in the game. And we might end up doing that because the best way to honor Grand Admiral Tortuga is by giving him the best ship. And that said, what else do we want to look at here? Let's go through this whole list because I'm not even sure what's left, what technologies are left to research. Yeah, that one's important. That's still good. Yes. What was magnetic mines? Improves mine efficiency. Okay. Well, of course it does. Makes sense. Why was that so hard to understand? I don't know if we have any reason to research in torpedoes at this point, so I'm going to put those down to low. Wolfpack tactics. Probably we don't have much. I mean, the submarines, they're already on low. Never mind. Because I was going to say we're not going to have submarines around much longer, and then research in that category is really useless. Fleet tactics, I'm actually a little bit surprised. Oh, this improves fleet logistics and invasion capability, but not invasion range. I misread that. I definitely want AA. We definitely want radar stuff. Yes, we have these AP bombs. I don't know what else we're doing. Shipboard enables two-phase, carrier size. I think we're actually doing the smart thing by putting this on medium, this on high. Okay, honestly, one of the things I think we do need is a new carrier. We need that. I think that has to be the next design. So I could put the naval guns up to medium, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to rely on chance. If we get the better 20-inch guns, maybe I'll consider using them. I don't think you can get quality 0 19-inch guns, can you? If you can get quality 0 19-inch guns, I would consider using them, but we do have quality 0 18-inch guns. I still think those are worse than quality 1 17-inch guns. Haven't I done the math on it? I can't remember. Which one is longer range? I mean, the 18-inch guns are going to be doing more damage, that's for sure, but I don't know. I'll have to look at... Oh, I mean, I have it... Shoot, I have it right here. So, let's move this over. 3,500 shell weight versus 3,000. And maximum range is 32 versus 30. Well, that is a small increase. Wait. Oh, it's 33 versus 32. Oh, no, it's 32 versus 30 for... Yeah, see, 16 to 17 is a big step up. And huge. I mean, it's a 50% increase in damage. And this is... Oh my gosh, it's so small. It's like 18, 17%, whatever 1/6 is. 17% increase in damage versus 50%. That is so ridiculous. And you only move up in range by... I mean, not even 10%, whereas you went up from here way over 10%. Like 15%? Jeez. And then it's diminishing returns for anything above 18, even worse. So I think we did the right thing. I mean, I think I am thinking the right thing by not doing 18-inch guns or, you know, 19 or 20. And the 19 and 20 have one other added negative, which you probably saw on there, that they had the 7 for the fire rate versus 8. So they're slower at firing, which means that at least the 18-inch guns you can say are higher DPS than the 17. That is strictly true. Except for the fact that they weigh so much, maybe you can actually get more 17-inch shells firing, in which case maybe the DPS is still higher. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with 17-inch guns. It's very hard for me to... For the US, we can do whatever kind of stupid nonsense we want, but we're going to go to war with two nations, like it looks like we will. I need to be a little bit smart about my building, what I'm going to build. Now, where are the important places going to be? So let's start improving Emden. Oh gosh, they have this even. They have Norway. 5 batteries there, good. 4. We don't really need batteries here, we can't be invaded. East Prussia has value 12. Can be invaded. So we can, I mean, oh my gosh, there's no way we won't do any invasions here. What am I talking about? I mean, we somehow eliminate their entire... Okay, anyways, let's go. This is important, though. Emden. You need to be improved, and... No, I don't want you with just that, so let's go to Emden. Let's go to Emden, and we might even get other stuff, too. Emden, Wilhelmshaven, and Tonder. We want all 3 of those to have good air bases. And maybe also... Palau. All right, here we go. Emden, Wilhelmshaven, Tonder. Okay, so if we do Kolberg, Danzig. Yeah, these are both. Oh, Kolberg. Okay, Kolberg is a normal base, which I think has less maintenance required for increasing or expanding those. Let's do it. And then just because it is in such good position, we'll do Palau. I don't think we'll have anything further than that. Well, I guess Libau covers Palau, so let's go to Libau. Yeah, you instead. Okay. Well, something. I mean, Iceland is... It's very possible. By the way, did we ever get... Yeah, we did. Did we ever get guns over there? Oh, and the base here, did we just improved it, right? Please tell me. Good. So let's look at all these choices here. First of all, okay, so everyone here is just doing flying boats, but for things like Emden, I know I'm going to want, obviously, some medium bombers here. I probably ought to do... torpedo bombers as well. What's the range on our torpedo bombers? Let's get you guys to add one as well. Okay, we've got one veteran. Tonder as well. Let's add one medium bomber. Okay, that's that, but what was I asking? We also need Iceland or Red June, whatever it's called. It is. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to look at the medium or the torpedo bomber. It's very easy to forget what you're trying to do. It's very easy for me to forget what I'm trying to do, I should say. Okay, and we're also good. We're developing a new fighter. That's good news. I think we want one. I think they obsoleted my fighter without me actually doing that. I don't want them to auto-obsolete. Is there a way to tell them not to auto-obsolete? Maybe not. Which one was better between these two? Yeah, okay. The new one is better, so we'll obsolete that one. Torpedo bomber has a range of 260 with its torpedoes. Okay, that's not that great. I think we'll rely on the medium bomber for torpedoes. They can do it at medium range, which means 637. That's fantastic. Okay, very good. Okay, they finished working up. Increases cap and AA effectiveness with air search radar, which we do have. Perfect. Oh my gosh. You know, I think we are going to start the war preemptively against France. Assuming that we're going to go to war with both of these nations, I'd rather fight one for just a little bit of time. Okay, let's do it. Oh man, underpowered, not good. Okay, cruiser battle. We will accept. What do we have? Oh no, the Stoschel swine. Oh, good, 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 good. The Feuerdrakas, yes! Oh, fantastic. Okay, I'm very, very happy about this. And they have fire control, improved search. I don't know, they're not showing me... they probably would show it here, huh? If they had... let's click on all of them. Did any of them get better? Wait a second. I guess I should be able to tell from my list. Can I tell my own ships? Which ones? No. I don't know which one, if these guys have, but oh my gosh, we're going to have radar for the first time. And the very short range battle. Okay, we have radar. Awesome. Very, very cool. I'd like to take these guys off AI control. I don't want him going backwards like he looks like he's going to do. So we have 2 Stachel Swines. These are going to be very good against, unfortunately, only against aircraft. And we have no aircraft here. And unfortunately, we're closest to the British base. We might actually need anti-aircraft in that case, but... Okay, do we have any... No reported contacts so far. Okay, there it is. Fantastic. This should give us control. It does. Alright, what is the daytime situation? It's nighttime. It's definitely early in the evening, so, I mean, it's early at night. We have a lot of nighttime left. How do we want to handle this? Well, they didn't give us any destroyers. Probably because I didn't put any destroyers on active fleet, which, note to self in the future, I will do that. But the Stachel Swines have, let's take a look at their torpedo. Yeah, they have a good number of torpedoes. 6 with reloads, if I'm not mistaken. Boy, these things, 44 heavy AA factor. Goodness gracious. Wow, even the 35 4-inch guns of the, this is actually insane. 35 versus... So 12 5s, we can do the math, right? 12 5s equals 44. So every 5 is worth 3.5, right? So 5 is worth, every 2 5s I should say. No, every 1 5 is worth 2.5, 3.5. And every 4 is worth some number 2.2 or so, 2.1, 2.2, somewhere around there. Anyway, we'll be okay against aircraft, I think. But that's not what we're up against. So, what's the max speed on these? 31, so they're very fast. Let's get everyone up to a little bit of speed. Weather is going to limit us, or sea state I should say, is probably limiting us to 26. We want to start speeding up because that is one very good defense against torpedoes. Let's get these guys into, I think we'll go with line ahead. Okay, we're going to send Funken down to just to find out what we're up against. I wonder if they have radar. They surely do, right? Wind is out of the east, which means we want to be on the east. Not that it matters at this range. And these are French ships. Mind you, these are French ships. This is so cool. I love the radar so far. Great touch. Okay. So we're gonna go squad max, I think. 29, let's say 29. We'll go 27 on these guys. We're gonna speed up and basically just do hopefully really, really horrible things to them with our torpedoes. What are they doing? So start the fight with the torpedoes, end it with the guns. It's probably the opposite of how most battles actually go, but if we can do this, I want to do it. Get you guys up to squad max. If they want to play the game of who's faster, we'll probably lose, but we'll play it anyway. Okay, prepare for contact. Approaching. Move in. Okay, there's the contact. Keeping our battleships a little bit further back. We hit the unidentified ship. Let's launch, if we can, torpedoes. And we can. Well, you aim for the middle one, you have the best chance of hitting, right? probably have one more turn. We can launch. Oh, you've already launched all your torpedoes. Yep. Social Swine's also launching torpedoes. Awesome. Oh, awesome. Okay, let's move in now. Actually, we're just going to stay on the periphery of the battle. Social Swine pull back. Move on down. Radar detects no other contacts. Oh, perfect. Oh, this is so awesome. I love radar. I love everything about this battle so far. I mean, yeah, let's be fair. It's because I'm winning, right? I'm starting off well. Okay, and we're just really devastating something. Doesn't look good for her. She'll probably take some hits here. Okay, this is the other one, not the one I expected. Okay, we're going to move in. I think that these are battleships. They're probably battleships. We're doing some damage. I'm actually going to hold off on launching further torpedoes. We do have a reload. Let's see what the reload timer is on that. Wait, do these not have reloads? Did I not put reloads on these? I thought... Did I make a mistake? Crap. I thought I put torpedo reloads on these. So I want to preserve the... Especially if we don't have reloads, I want to preserve the ammunition now that they've taken a few torpedo hits. Well, the Social Swines are... Oh, gosh. They are coming back. Okay, then I guess we'll have to launch torpedoes at them. And you have your starboard side? No. You only have your port side. Ah. Interesting. Okay, then just stay the course. We'll launch all of our starboard side, and then you will be able to launch your... Yeah, you have your port side. What am I thinking? Port side. Was I reversing the directions? I think I actually just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. They're firing medium guns. That's interesting, isn't it? Are these just simply cruisers? I think these might... Do we have any other radar contacts? None visible. Ah, heavy guns. Now we're getting the heavy gun reports. Okay, good. So that's the perfect time for this fleet to pull back, this one to engage. This fleet, I mean these divisions. Holy cow, that's a lot of hits. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm guessing it's the fire control. It's the fact that we have 12 5-inch guns. All training on them. And oh, look at this. Even our battle cruisers are getting in on the action. They are hitting it with their 16-inch guns. Look at from this distance, it's hard to miss, I understand. But it's still fun to just see them working well. Okay, so you're launching torpedoes. Pull you guys back because the battle cruisers are going in now. Or battleships, but, you know, originally battle cruisers. Oh, this is so good. Very good start to this battle. And more torpedoes headed their way. Okay, they are firing their heavy guns. I need to pull this. So we did take a few penetrating hits even from medium guns. I'm not too surprised about that, actually. So let's get you to actually follow. I kind of thought that they had reloads, but I guess I'm mistaken. Dead in the water over there. A Sully class. And this is what you get for bringing heavy cruisers to the fight. It's always been this way, and I think it'll just continue to be this way forever. Heavy cruisers, my friends, are not your friends. I just don't think that they're very effective. And did I not? Oh, we have the 4-inch guns. That's right. Those are the dual purpose. So I imagine that these are all cruisers, and they are all dead. You're dead. So let's just change targets. We might as well do it manually because this one may not be dead. And I don't want to. Let's seek at 26. We have another Sully. Like what are the rest of these? I want to go loop around to the left. Yeah, I think so. Get you to just engage that ship from the rear. Okay. Yeah, this is another Sully class. She only has 2 submerged mounts. So a 1935, 15,000 ton, 30 knot, 12 10-inch guns. You tell me, are these working out for them? This is going to be a huge victory point for me as well. I mean, that's the bad thing is, if these intercept my light cruisers, they get, let's say, 1,000 victory points. But if I intercept and destroy them, I'll probably get 6,000. So it's really not worth it. And I think that these are all sinking at this point. Let's verify that they are all sinking, which means there's something else out there. Oh dear. This was just the scouting of... This is just the scouting fleet. And we've done a very good job against it, but... But where's the rest of it? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to find out in this episode. Okay, that's fine. You're going down. All these ships are going down. Where's the rest of the fleets? Where are the rest of the French forces? I guess we'll fan out. We do... Oh, there it is. Okay, we have something. Unknown radio con... Okay, so this is important. Where are our torpedoes? We have 4 port side, so port side torpedoes. Left side. On this, we have... also port sides. We want to keep them to our south. We'll just fall into line here. So far, just 1 radar contact, sir. Reporting only 1. She's disappeared. We have 2 blips. We lost the second one. They're headed this way. Increase speeds to max. Prepare torpedoes. Prepare smoke screen. Alert the battle cruisers. Battle cruisers respond. Acknowledge and respond. Engines to maximum. We have 3 blips. 3 blips. 2 of them were blurred together. We have 3 distinct ones now. Get those reports right. We're giving inaccurate information to the main group. Admiral Tortripitz. We have 4. We have 4 blips. That's escorts in front. Oh god. Is this a fleet we can fight? They're scattering. They must have radar. Alright, hold distance. Prepare to launch torpedoes. We will obliterate their destroyers, if that's what they brought. Unknown ship. Visual range. We do not want to engage at distance. Pull back. Force them into us. What? I hate that. I hate that. Boy, I hate that. Dropping down to 27 knots. We can't move in, though, because otherwise we'll give up our port side tubes. So I guess we're just going to keep them as radar blips for a little while. Tortripitz is patient. He's a patient man. They pulled back. Alright. That's the cue. Let's move in with the lead first. Are they able to launch torpedoes at greater than... Are we able to launch torpedoes at unidentified contacts? Did they just launch torpedoes at radar? Am I able to do that? I'm not. Look at, if we get hit by torpedoes from a ship that can't see us, that shouldn't... is this a bug? I don't know. I can't tell if this is a bug or not. Are they supposed to be able to launch torpedoes at you? Beyond visual range? Okay, here we go. Take us up to 29. Light guns. These are probably escorts. Yeah. The important thing is we keep them on our left in case we come into contact. We need to have our left available for launching torpedoes. They appear to be fleeing after a sallying forth and just... I guess they did a torpedo wave and now they're retreating. So we will pursue. Nope. Never mind, they're coming back. Oh, this is a tense one. We're losing them. We lost them. Glue those eyes to those screens. Tell me what you're seeing. This is very important. Did we get, by the way, other torpedoes back? I think we don't have refits on these. Here they come. Second pass. Maybe I shouldn't have just... Maybe I should have just been happy with leave well enough alone. Because here we are. We're just going to keep circling them on the outside. Is there ever going to be a resolution to this? And why is the Gotterfunken so much faster than the rest of my ships? Do they have to maneuver more? Let's pull them back. Pull them towards us. Then go. Okay, this looks like it's a closing action. That's crazy, man. Now, these have torpedo protection! Ha ha ha! We're gonna pull her off the fight, though. So, unfortunately, she has... Okay, never mind. She's not the middle one. I thought... How are they hitting her with torpedoes, though? Okay, let's think about this. Are they just aiming at the one that they can see, and they're so bad at aiming that they're hitting the other ship? I can't reconcile this situation. And it'll be interesting to get your feedback on this. So we'll have to continue this battle in the next one. I mean, if I can launch, I should be launching. Do we see them? Can we launch? We can. Out of arc. That's okay. Now that we know it's in the arc, I mean, now that we know it's in visual range, we'll, point our port side tubes at her and launch and see what we hit. But until the next battle, I mean, yeah, well, I guess the same battle in the next video. Thanks for watching and take care.